Let's make some changes to your website. So here we go with our distinguished guest speakers, and we have Admiral Gortney, and then next is General Robert Neller, and then we have Vice Admiral William Dean Lee. I've added these photos of these guys, found them on Google. It's very easy, and I am going to show you how you can make all of these great changes. Okay, let's go up to the very top right, and you'll see this little wedge. You click that, and you have your own personal login, and we will log you in. All right, and all this data is on Pages and Home. Now there are two settings that you need to be aware of, and it's at the top here, so it's very easy. Right now we are in what is called the backend editor. Now the reason this is showing is because if you click it, you will go back to the backend editor. Right now you're in classic view, and you'll see code. This is not what you want. This will make things a little bit harder for you, so make sure if you see backend editor that you click it, because you want to see these boxes. These boxes basically are rows and elements that your home page consists of. It should be pretty self-explanatory, but you know, distinguished guest speakers, then you have your first custom headline. Each of these can be edited individually. That makes it what I think to be very easy for you. You can't get too confused about this. Friday, September 26th, Gortney, and that's his command. To look at the site here so we know what it is I'm looking at. So that's this box right here. And then we have some text, the location, and then reservations. I have this bolded, as you can see, just by clicking that. All right, so that's what it looks like on the website, right here. And then we have our image, and that, of course, is right here. And you would click the pencil, and here's his image. The only two things you would need to do is change the image and this little alt. This is called the alternate text. Search engines use this so that if someone has an impaired sight, which I'm assuming many of your possible website visitors have, their computer actually, when they roll over the image, says Gortney. So they know who's coming. Okay. Let's say that Friday, September 26th is now October. He is done, and we have someone else coming up, right? This is probably going to be the case. We would take this row right here, and you would drag it down to the bottom. Okay? So now it's last. He's last. And then whoever you have next, let's say Friday, November 26th, Batman, great hero, is going to be speaking. And let's say it's at the same place, only he costs 95 because he's a special guy, and everyone needs to have their reservation in by November. And we'll go to the image, and we need to replace this image. So you'll go up, you'll find another tab, you'll type in Batman, you'll do an image, you'll say, ah, this looks like a good Batman. What's a good Batman? View image. Now, right click, save image as. This is important. Now, in my system, I have an external hard drive. You may want to use your desktop. I really don't care. Just create a folder. So I have a Navy League website, images, speakers. I want you to create a folder called speakers, and then you save. So it's saved down here, and then you don't need this any longer. You get rid of him and you add. Batman. Open. Title. Make sure we have it right. Do the title. This is important. Set image. And then we change this alt tag to Batman. Update. And you always view your work. So next up is Lieutenant General Robert Neller, and then we have Dean, and then we've got Batman. That easy.